Believe it or not, there is a lot of patriarchal influence in manifestation, in understanding what manifestation is. Even the word manifestation is a little bit patriarchal. Peace, my loves. My name is Esaia Mystic, and welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because this is a place where I post a bunch of videos about spiritual wellness. I am a spiritual life coach and feminine energy expert. I teach people how to come into their higher self through spiritual knowledge, esoterics, and so much more, so much more. Also, make sure you check out my online spiritual wellness store, where I have things like this Green Flourite Necklace and a lot of other holistically healing tools that you can purchase now. This video is going to be about manifestation or creation and how to change your life using one of these two things. Let's just hop right into this video, okay? Energy. Let's start with understanding energy, because manifestation today is known as a way to basically bring things into your reality using methods of energetic techniques, basically. Not necessarily any physical actions or anything like that, but these different energetic techniques. I want to talk about energy first, because when we understand energy, right, and the way energy works, energy in motion is our emotions. And the sacral chakra, the womb, and the waters of existence rules all of this energy, right? All of this energy that we're flowing with, right? That's creating, that's ultimately bringing things into our life. And this energy, this flow, creates the melody, it creates the tune of our life. And ultimately, this is the creative energy that is emanating from our creative chakra, our sacral chakra. So either it's emanating from the womb of our own creative energy, or it is the creative energy from our environment, those around us, or the energy that is in motion around us. So that's the first thing that I want you guys to understand. The second thing is that everyone is not a manifester. Most people are not manifestors, actually. What makes someone a manifester is their gateway to their throat is defined. So what do I mean by this? I mean that someone who is a manifester can speak and use their words only and ultimately become like an authority over the vibrations around them and bring things into their reality in this way. But most people are not this type of person, right? And we learn this logic, clear cut, straight to the point, through the philosophy of human design that is growing in popularity today. So it's important to understand this, because manifestors make up 9% of the world's population, whereas people who actually have their gateway to their sacral defined, meaning they can generate energy, they generate creation, creative energy. Majority of these people, as per human design, makes up a little over 70% of the world. So let's tie this back to water and understanding water. Actually understanding this planet that we live on, because this planet is majority water. we basically live on water. 70% of this earth is made up of water, which tells you that we're living in a realm that is ruled by water. It's ruled by this creative energy, this creative flow that I was telling you about. We live on a sacral planet. And this also means that much of the creative activity that is happening here has very little to do with manifesting, and everything to do with creating and generating and our emotions. So this is a trap I see a lot of people getting into, that I've also experienced in my own life, focusing too much on what I'm saying and thinking and not honoring how I'm feeling. People who are actually manifestors don't have their own energy to generate. They actually need the energy types of generators to be able to manifest. And without the generator, without the creative force, without this emotional currency, manifestors can do nothing. So because we've come to idolize manifestors, and the reason that it's important we need to understand this is because we've come to idolize manifesting. We've come to idolize being a manifester and manifesting. People see more value in masculine ways of bringing things into existence than feminine ways. And even in this craze of being a manifester and manifesting, this still reigns true. So even in the term manifester, it's in some ways telling you that this is a masculine approach into bringing things into your reality. So the key here to be in a complete alignment, right? And be in complete flow with the truth of this and how to bring things into our reality is in the feminine energy. People talk about this a lot, but do they really understand the depth of what they're saying? It's through the feminine approach that we will create what it is that we want in life. And it is the feminine that brings life, creates life, and brings it into this existence. Yes, the masculine sparks it. Yes, the masculine is a spark. But ultimately, the feminine creates that baby. The feminine nurtures that baby, grows that baby, creates the vision, creates whatever it is. It doesn't have to be an actual baby. But there's so many things that are created from the feminine. Actually, all things. So now we kind of want to leave manifesting and just grouping everything into understanding it as manifestations. And we want to understand that it is creating. We are creating here. So the real key here to creating our life is understand that being is more important than doing. Flowing is more important than forcing, and feeling rather than thinking all the time is what we are here to experience. And ultimately, this is our mode of creation. So the key is to use our thoughts to rectify and protect what it is that we're creating. The masculine aspects of creating, to protect the feminine aspects of creating. So this is ultimately why when we're in a low frequency or a low feeling state, we can use our thoughts to bring us into feeling better. It's to use our thoughts and our masculine aspects of bringing things into fruition to protect and rectify what it is that we're creating. We use our thoughts to lift our emotions. We use our thoughts to protect our emotional state. But ultimately, and this is what they teach you in the law of attraction, in understanding, creating things, is that the feeling is the main piece of the puzzle. Like, you can't create by thinking alone, but you can create by feeling alone. And that's just the truth. So when we're in a low frequency state, we can use our thoughts to bring us up, to lift our spirits, to lift our feelings up, from that low place that they were in. This is ultimately the power of the masculine. And if we are not being the person that we know that we want to be, we can use inspired action. We can use inspired action, this is masculine, to step more into that role of being. We can use inspired action to become the life coach, to become the organic chef that we want to be, the supermodel, whatever it is. The inspired action is the masculine aspect, but ultimately there is no action you can use to create without being. So the action inspires the being, but you can definitely be without any action. It's more like a flow, right? Because action is like a spark. It's like masculine. It's something we do initially that gets us into the being. But once we're in the being, we're in a flow state. We're in a state that doesn't really need any initiation. It just is. This is just our life. This is just who we are. So what being in this flow state does is it allows us to fall in love with the process. Keyword, process. Not the result, masculine. Which is also what manifestation can sometimes lean into, is where's the outcome? Where's the result? Where's what I asked for? Where's this, it's the process that is going to bring what you are creating to you. That is what's going to attract it to you. Falling in love with the process is from being in this flow. Really, it's just this journey of gestation, conception to birth. I don't know if I said any of that in the right order, but this process, this birthing process, this is why I always say that the feminine is a physical embodiment of life on this planet. And we all have the power to step into honoring the creative force, this creative force within us, within ourselves. And it is then that our life unfolds miraculously, beautifully, harmonically, aligned and in balance with all things. So this is the true vortex. This is the true way of bringing things into our reality and ultimately letting go of feeling like, manifestation is this, stick it in and then I get the baby type of thing. I had to use that as an example. But that's what that's what most people that I see, that's what their energy is like. Stick it in and where's the baby? And it's like, no, it's a whole thing. It's a whole process. To be in tune with life and your energy simply means that the song that you're singing, the song of your life, uplifts your soul and gives honor to the ancestors, to all of the life that has ever existed on this planet, our descendants, and all those that we came here to share this life experience with. mainly ourselves. I felt really, really called to just shine light on how even in manifestation and a lot of these manifestation practices and tactics really exclude this deep respect and honoring and understanding of how this realm works, how our auras work, how our energy works in relationship to, you know, femininity and, you know, the great mother, the great woman. All right, my love, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get notified every time I release a new video. If you are interested in my free guide, How to Cultivate Boundaries and Discernment so you can start living in feminine ease and flow today, make sure you go down into the description box, click the link, and it will be sent directly to your email. Make sure you go purchase a copy of The Great Woman Resurrected today. It is available on Amazon, and it is ready and waiting for you to tap into your ancestral, feminine, mystique, and resurrection. So again, thank you guys for watching. This was Esaia Mystic, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.